Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
The next comic is probably the sickest fuck you'll see tonight, and I love him for it.
That's one of my favorites. He is a man who is a Shaolin master of the dark arts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Master.
This guy's one of my personal favorites. He's very warm, very lovable, very sweet, very giving. The guy's been one of my friends since I started out this business, and he consistently brings something new to the table every fucking week. You gotta admire that kind of dedication.
He's a man who has never been in any contest. He's one of my favorites. Give it up. Come on. Yo,
Guys, this next comedian, are you saying the clean comedy, squeaky clean?
This guy also helped me get kicked out of another venue that I was
That's one of the more interesting comedy podcasts in the area. The JoshCast, check it out sometimes.
the best show on the internet, Mr. Motherfucking Josh Jack Boo!
The Jack turns into the social media world. Jack up.
Oh, no.
Here he is, the one, and only, Josh.
Oh yeah, welcome to week 2 here of me being unemployed. Another episode here of the show. I don't have much going on. Actually, I don't have anything going on. So we're just going to jump right to topical news. I have recorded some more YouTube clips that I found that you will hear later on the show. Since I can't find guests and I don't want this podcast to be just pretty much about me yapping, even though it pretty much is. But listen, I'm trying the best I can do here, folks. For the 2 or 3 people who click on the episode, and maybe biggest story right now, I think, is David Bowie. He passed away, even though that happened on Sunday in the last episode. Still, everyone's still talking about it. Guy was definitely a big impact in music. Mexico says Sean Penn meeting was essential to finding Kingpin Chapo. So that damn Sean Penn set him up. And also, I heard Sean Penn farted next to him on the Howard Stern show, they said today. And, El Chapo was pretty cool about it. He was like, don't worry about it, Holmes. It happens, you know. I eat at Chipotle every day. Muslim woman's silent Trump protest was far from spontaneous. Are you trying to say she planned it out? Wait a minute. A Muslim planted something out far ahead? Come on now. Hillary Clinton learned a secret way to take a selfie from Kim Kardashian. Ugh. Another reason not to vote for her. 10 American sailors detained by Iran. 2 Navy boats were taken to Iran custody after they had mechanical problems and drifted into nation's waters on Tuesday. So these goddamn fucking Iraqis kidnapped 10 Americans for being stranded. Jewel, who's known for her big tits, amazing voice, and snaggletooth, she stepped down. She's dating an NFL star. She's dating one of the NFL's biggest stars. Hunk sources, she says she's dating. Well, good for her. It's not really news, but man with shocking Powerball plans changed his mind. A man who went viral after revealing he'd buy hookers and cocaine. Oh, he changed his mind. I was just joking. Alright? He's just joking around. What he would really buy. What would he really buy? Would it be more Powerball tickets? I saw, by the way, speaking of that, I went to Wawa today and I saw a bunch of people buying Powerball. That's why it's so crowded. The Wawa parking lot was crowded, like around. He said I'm a smart ass. Oh, he has a wife. Oh, haha, funny joke. Yeah, the Wawa parking lot today was insanely crowded because everybody was buying Powerball tickets. Everyone was at the lottery machine. Uber is in hot water over a situation with a prego chick. The woman's family is fuming at how a company driver acted after an expectant mother went into labor. So he's probably like, hey, you fucking cunt, you're dripping your fucking baby juice over my seats. Judge sentenced an Oregon man, presides wedding after case. Before serving his attempted murder conviction, 24-year-old Tyrone Allen asked his defense attorney if he could get married before serving time. Feet were shackled as he said, I do. So I guess that they're gonna let this guy get married before he goes to. What difference is that gonna make? She's just gonna cheat on the guy anyway. Suspect of making a murderer files a new appeal. Stephen Avery, the convicted felon from the popular Netflix docuseries, filed an appeal that includes claims about an improper warrants and bullying. What he said happened in court. Kind of looks like Hulk Hogan if he was fat. This kind of looks like. Car left beside Lake Erie as everyone talking. The car would have left it overnight while grabbing a few drinks with friends, and the freezing temperatures and crazy winds turned into a sculpture. It looks like a giant animal. Let's see what this picture looks like. Let's see what everybody's talking about, because nobody on my Facebook is talking about this. And they're all hip people. It says, car turns into an ice. Oh, so this car is 100% ice. It looks like a giant car icicle. Okay. Well, nobody's talking about that, okay? Stop lying. You said everybody's talking about it. No one's talking about it, okay? Nobody on my Facebook talked about it, even though they have 95 people. I have deleted quite a bit of people. Police make major find in a search of a missing toddler. Lonzie Burton went missing from his Florida home last summer, and now authorities believe they made a breakthrough in the case of this poor little white blonde child. Not to make a joke out of that, he is missing. Hope they find him. Husband refuses to take down Christmas lights. Michael and his wife Laura would buy something new for the Michigan display yearly, but fortune disrupted their tradition in 2015. Explanation he gives to neighbors. So, I did a joke about this in my act. I think they should leave the Christmas decorations up all year to remind people to be a better person. And that's what they're doing. The Bachelor, I don't care about that. Howard Stern didn't talk about it. Even Howard Stern doesn't watch this Bachelor anymore. He was the only person that I ever listened to that talked about that show. Authorities in Georgia arrest 4 in alleged sex slave ring. Clayton County, Georgia officials say 3 adults suspects face charges to allegedly force an underage girl to perform sex acts for money. So they were forcing this girl to perform sex acts. So that's a terrible allegation. Hillary Clinton loses her head in an important new poll. She looks like she lost her head years ago when her husband fucked all those fat girls. 5th suspect in custody of playground rape. 4 teens were arrested Tuesday after charges they gang raped an 18-year-old woman. And a 5th suspect was being questioned by detectives. So, yeah, lots of assault and rape and such going on in this world. And goddamn it, I'm not here to make fun of it, but I'm here to cover it. Well, folks, that is not it for the show. Much more crap to come. This is the first and worst podcast in Philadelphia. This is also your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to. And more topical news and odd news. Also, I recorded some stuff on the side, featuring some YouTube clips, hopefully some sober and drunk commentary, and anything else that happens, you are here. Keep listening to find out what happens next. And here at the cabaret with Andy Birbeck. Doesn't have a problem. We're talking about your drinking. And the only reason why we're goofing on it is because you guys, let's put the audience, even though we don't have one, we just pretend we do. Before we started recording, a gentleman is here that threatened Andy, physically threatened him, got in his face, let's say. How long ago was this? This was in the summer, right?
Yes, there is a man right here who's currently threatening your comic that's on tonight.
Yeah, and he walked by and he said, I should fuck him up just for...
I should hit him with a chair. That's what I should do.
Just for getting in my face. So me and Roger Stair were just like, you got a problem because the alcohol brought that out of you. But really, it's not the alcohol. Andy's just very aggressive, right?
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? I'll scream at anyone at any time. I mean, I'm not proud of it. Don't get the wrong idea. But I've yelled at my pharmacist before.
Pharmacist?
Yeah, I mean, I've yelled at the son of a bitch because I was just like, you don't know how to fucking put a prescription through?
When's the last time you snapped at somebody?
Last time I snapped at somebody.
Yeah, you just really yelled and said, get the fuck away from me, or what the fuck are you doing, or something like that.
I'm trying to think. It might have been the pharmacy the one time. Like, I literally, it's a stupid way to phrase it. I seriously told this girl, like, what the hell did I... Alright, here's my favorite pharmacy incident. So there was somebody in line in front of me. the way the pharmacy's set up, you kind of wait at a certain spot, so they have their little desert, their little spot of privacy. So I was like, all right, this person's old guy taking forever. So I just wander off to the side, looking at something else, and then this guy takes my spot in line.
Oh.
He takes my spot in line, and I looked at him and I said, "Excuse me, you just took my fucking spot in line." And he said, like, "Well, I didn't know it was your fucking spot in line."
Oh.
And then he's like, and then he said, "You're gonna have it back if you want." And I go, "Yes, I do want it back."
Now, but that's not snapping. Did you yell at him like that was my fucking spot? Or did you just say
I
something
was
like that?
cussing in public.
Okay, but did you yell though? You didn't yell, right?
I didn't yell that time, no.
But you yelled at a pharmacist.
Yeah, I did yell at the pharmacist.
What's the pharmacist Asian? I have to ask that.
No, it was some...
Okay. That's my racism.
The funny thing about me yelling at this particular pharmacist is, ever since I've been in there, ever since she knows my name, every time she sees me waiting for something, she goes, "Hi, Andrew." I was like, "Hi." I feel bad about yelling at you. What the hell? I don't remember what the issue was. It was just something like, I just needed... all I remember was I was just like, what the hell did I say to this girl once? I said, "Oh, you need to learn how to communicate."
Oh.
That's what I said to her.
Now, what happened the other day with the cheesesteak? You're just telling a great story. You said you stopped for a cheesesteak with American. By the way, do you prefer American over Whiz?
I was thinking about asking for the Whiz, but I didn't know if they had it or not, so I just said American.
All right. This obviously wasn't a Steve Steaks, like the one up the street.
Nah, this is
like a
diner.
local type of... Now, how is the cheesesteak in the diner?
Look, I like diner cheesesteaks. They're pretty good. They're not quite the same as Philly cheesesteaks because the meat's a little bit thicker.
So you wolfed down the steak, and then you decided to get a beer at the diner, right?
Yeah, I got one beer.
Okay, but you didn't finish it.
I didn't even finish it.
And how was your behavior at that? Was it nice?
It was horrible. I was swerving all over the place out of anger.
Really?
Yeah, I need pot and I need beer to keep me level. I'm an angry son of a bitch.
You got the road rage.
That's actually one thing I don't get. I don't get road rage.
You're patient when it comes to the road.
Yeah, I'm a little, because I'm always very defensive. I'm a very defensive driver. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of how I drive. What I do get really mad about is just general incompetence. Mm-hmm. That's what pisses me off the most. Just like, seriously, do your fucking job.
Oh, you mean like customer service when you're like going to a store or going to get some food, or is that what you're mainly talking about?
I think it's just things like, not the store. The store's not that important. I can buy my pants without an incident.
Yeah.
I really don't. I just get angry about this. I get angry about things that happened 20 years ago.
What happened 20 years ago?
Just family shit, you know how it goes. Just can't believe that bitch.
Just wear a wire the whole time that transaction was set. You should have got out of here, bud. You don't know who's all their way.
Here's the thing. I don't know. I shouldn't even say this on a podcast, but like you said, no one listens to it anyway.
Nobody listens to it.
But look, my family, my mom's side of the family is Jewish.
Okay.
My dad's side of the family is Catholic, Irish Catholic, And when your mom's Jewish, in their Jewish religion, you're technically considered Jewish, right? Mm-hmm. But I still get pissed off that my Jewish relatives treated me like a Gentile my entire life.
What is a Gentile?
A non-Jew.
Okay.
They just he doesn't belong in the club.
Oh.
So that does, I'll have my moments when I'm by myself, and I don't really mean it. I really, really don't. And part of me feels like I'm justified because of my background. But
now, do you feel like they don't treat you like you're Jewish enough because you buy a lot of alcohol, and Jewish people usually don't do that? They usually squirrel their money away?
No, there is Jewish alcoholism.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, it was just...
So there's actual Jewish alcohol?
It's a little bit more rampant in the community than you might think. Let's phrase it that way.
Do they have Jewish liquor stores? Is like everything cheaper, or?
It's Pennsylvania. Everything's a state store. This isn't Israel. There is no Jewish liquor stores.
Ah, god damn it. Goddamn politics, right, Josh?
Yeah. How's the podcast going on Monday nights? The
I don't remember. I think
Are you doing one this Monday?
This Monday coming up, I think so.
Andy would like to join.
We can
I didn't
do
say that.
No, listen. Andy, he's shy. He doesn't want to ask. He would like to do it, but doesn't want to be pushy.
I don't want to ask.
I'm not in charge. I just kind of show up.
So if he shows up, you're not going to show him. Well, you want to do that.
I mean, that's why I kind of show up. So, I mean, no one asked me to give it.
You know,
he would like to do it.
I can't. It's Monday. Supergirl's on Monday.
No one asked me to
don't
go.
wanna miss
I
an
just kind of
episode
show
of that.
up because there's beer, and I'm there because I can smell it from a distance.
Right.
So I just kind of show up, and then people ask me questions, and I answer the questions every now and then if I'm not sleeping. But it can be a good time.
What is this now? What is this recorded on? Because the audio has not been fixed. It's on the phone?
We're still mixing up with that. A couple times it's been with a phone. A couple times it's been with like something else that's like a recording type VCR.
You need something like this. See that this is high quality stuff.
Yes, we do.
See this right? This
need
picks up
high
everything.
quality.
This is picking up the creepy breathing right now.
You know
Carrie
what?
White.
We need to just go to the police department, tell them we have inside information on people, take their recording equipment, and then go do a podcast.
Right.
And then that's it. That's really it. That's all we need to do.
All I'm saying is this. I have left family events muttering to myself, those fucking Jews. That's all I'm saying.
So
I feel horrible about
So you
it.
don't like him either, you're saying?
Well, I almost feel like Hitler sometimes.
Wow.
Because Hitler had Jewish heritage in him.
I've left work saying that exact phrase.
They don't tip you well?
I'm a cook, so I don't
You
get tipped,
fucking
but I have to
asshole.
cook
I'm allowed
their
to
food.
say it. It's in my family. Every time I see my
It's
mom,
technically in my family,
every
too,
time
I'm
I
German.
talk to my mom and we're done talking, I walk away to myself saying, fucking
Wait,
Jew.
Oh, you don't even say we're they. It's just more of a
She is,
just racial slur automatically. You don't even try to.
which is completely unfair because my friend met my grandmother, he's met my mom. When he talks about my grandmother, he goes, your grandmother is the most Jewish woman I've ever met in my life, and I work for Jews.
Wow.
He doesn't say it like that. He just says he's the most Jewish. She was the most Jewish person
Right.
she's ever.
He says it
But
meaner.
then, no, he's nice about it. And, but when it comes to my mom, he goes, she is the most un-Jewish woman he has ever met. She doesn't like feeding anybody. She doesn't like taking care of anybody.
Wow.
She doesn't like doing anything.
She likes actually paying for full price, not bringing coupons in.
Well, that is the very that's where it that's where she's traditional.
Oh, okay. That's the only way I become Jewish too.
She doesn't even like Hanukkah.
I don't
my
like
mom.
full price.
Wow.
My mom doesn't like Hanukkah. My mom always says, well, I always prefer Christmas. That's what she used to always say. She has happier memories of going to my dad's mother's house on Christmas than she did going to her mother's house for Hanukkah. Which makes sense, you know? No one wants to sit there and kibitz with a bunch of neurotic people and light candles at the end of the night.
Hi, Darren.
I mean,
Carrie White has nothing to add. She just wants to say hi.
would you rather eat roast beef and mashed potatoes or gefilte fish?
She wants to see the live performance of the podcast.
I just want to
The
listen
production?
in. I don't know
Oh.
how you brought me into this.
Oh, because most people don't want to care to listen to a podcast. Oh, you can listen
Mr.
to it.
Josh, you
Nope.
should show up on Monday and we could do like a dual.
Wait a minute. I asked you to invite Andy. You said I'm not
I don't-
controlling it. Now you're not controlling it.
I
You want
don't
me to show
control
up.
it,
That's not
but,
nice. We just did to
I
Andy.
mean, hey, I think we both could show up because, I mean, if I talk to the other guys, I don't know if we have a guest or not, but I can find out, and then we can invite everybody. Hey, I want, like, the more the merrier because, you know, we all like drugs, you know? And, you know, and it just makes everyone hold hands. And I think we all need to hold hands.
Well, you need to get that recording down because it doesn't matter. I mean, people come out. You're not going to be able to.
When was the
Get
last
that.
time?
It's true.
John, when was the last time you did an hallucinogen?
See, I don't like these questions on live television podcasts.
No one's
You do
listening.
realize this isn't television.
Hey,
Right, what do you
people
want
are
right
watching.
now?
People are technically watching.
This isn't like a
Listening.
high production podcast.
Listening, you're not watching.
And no one's
anything.
listening to this. You don't want to be a part of it. You just want to listen to it.
And according to Josh's numbers, you're not listening to anything.
You're not interrupted.
either.
It's like a forum.
Hey, everybody, it's Carrie White. I have nothing to say. I'm just here to say it's Carrie White.
There you go. Now, you call in Thursday and do that again because that was great.
I completely interrupted. I walked by as this was happening.
I don't care.
I pulled out a chair and I sat down and I just started talking. And I feel,
This is the first time.
drunk,
This is the first time I've had more than more than one guest at the same time. I used to.
But that's because you always do it behind my back.
No, that's not true. Because I stopped asking people because they don't want to do it.
You never ask me, man.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
You know I do a podcast. You see it on my Facebook every week.
Yeah, I do, but you're like a ninja with it.
Josh, baby, I'll do it with you anytime.
Whoa.
Josh, you're like a ninja when it comes to your podcast.
Nah, I call it a loner podcast. I do it on my home.
You start talking to someone, and next thing you know, it's like, you were just on the JoshCast.
I stopped doing sneaky record. I tell people beforehand.
But even then, I'm like hoping to get JoshCast.
How dare you?
And then we're just having a normal
Well,
conversation.
if you guys want me to do it more, I'll record it more.
We're just having like a normal conversation, and then I go and pat you down, and you don't have nothing but a boner. And it's a little disappointing because I'm expecting a little more.
I've never been disappointed by Josh's boner.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just need a little extra. You know, a guy needs a little extra.
Since we got 3 people here, since we were talking
There's
about
3 of
Ron,
us?
4 of us all together.
I would say there's
obviously.
4.
I'm not included. 4 of us all together. Ron Snare was telling me that he thinks that
Ron Snare or Roger Snare? You call him Ron Snare.
Bobby Snare.
I think Ron Snare is a catchier name.
Yeah, I think we should call him Jeff.
Snare
All right, but go ahead.
said
Roger Snare.
Because he thinks I need rehab because he doesn't like what the alcohol does to me.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Fuck that, I enjoy it.
I just said like it makes you more tolerable. That's all I know.
Oh.
But I like Roger.
That's Andy
Even when I don't
Birbeck,
get
isn't
his
it?
name right, I like him.
It's great. How could you not like him? He's a character.
He is.
He's a character, and he will let you know if you did a goody two shoes nice joke. I gotta look behind my back because I don't want to do that and have.
One of the most disappointing things is I've been in 2 contests against him and he's beat me both times.
Well, he's going. Look, I've seen him in front of an audience before. He can hold his own.
Yeah, I've seen him do great. I've seen him do pretty good shows. Down in the city, I've seen him do. I'm drawing a blank because I smoke a lot, but I've seen him do buildings that perform comedy, and he's done pretty well. But I've also seen the opposite as well.
Great.
And I'm drawing a blank because I'm standing next to Jonathan Rice and I'm breathing in the fumes.
It's great. It's great.
I'm going to repeat something I said earlier tonight.
Do it.
Into the mic, which is also a little bit shit talking, but isn't it the shit talking cast?
Yes.
That's what I thought it was.
Yes. No one's listening to this, even if I tag the people on it, so go ahead.
Still think
Hey, I
Hazelwood's
listened to
jacket.
the Christmas one.
Thanks,
I
Ed.
watched the whole thing. I liked it. It was
Thanks,
good.
man.
I still think Jason looks like a pallbearer for Sergeant Pepper's funeral.
Oh my god!
Why would you? That's racist.
But it's accurate.
Oh my god.
How is that racist?
I am done with this show.
Any reference? I didn't say Marvin Gaye. I said the Beatles. I didn't even mention a minority.
You're on fire, man.
But no, it does. Every time I see him in that jacket with the sleeve and the thing, I'm just thinking like you should be.
I just feel like I need to give him a booty, like my booty. And not my booty, just my whatever I stole off other people that day.
Oh, you mean like pirate's booty?
Yes.
Like, isn't that a snack?
I remember being called the Pirate's Disappointment.
I remember someone said once I had a pirate's booty. I don't know if they meant what was in my pocket or if I actually flaunted my milkshake that brought all the pirates to
a pirate's disappointment is a sunken chest with no booty.
You didn't get paid for the roast of Santa. Let's talk about that. Now, this was
why do we gotta bring up old shit?
Because last week we were talking about it. It was great. It was a great conversation. I wish I had recorded.
The best thing you said was, 2 years in the making, and I wrote everything the day of.
Yeah. You didn't write anything, but you didn't get paid for anything. You brought like 13, 15 people in. It was your idea. You didn't get anything. I figured $20 would be nice, right? Something.
I didn't care more about myself getting paid. I felt bad about the guys.
I spent $30 for that Frosty outfit.
Exactly. I felt bad for the guys that paid for their costumes, the guys that rented costumes, the guys that came from afar. You know, we had guys from Jersey on the show that traveled a while to get to it. I just felt bad for those guys that I couldn't, like, you know, people that put money in their costume, people that rented it, people that drove far. I couldn't, you know, give them something. You know,
Not the money.
And I mean,
It's not about the money,
wasn't
but it's
for me.
courtesy. It would have been nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it wasn't
because
for
I
me.
paid for a ticket to come see you
It
guys. You
wasn't
were
for-
awesome.
It wasn't for me, honestly.
The room was sold
I
out,
wanted to
almost
do it.
sold out.
Personally, I just wanted to do the show because it was an idea that I just wanted to see get done.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it happen with a bunch of comics, and I just wanted to see it happen, and I got to see that happen. I got to see my dream get done, but I want to still compensate all the people that helped me see that dream get done. But now that it is,
Next
now
year-
that it, well, granted, now it carries it now. Like,
You enjoyed all this much in your own podcast?
it did so well. It
Next
did so
year,
well that we're going to do it annually.
you need a woman. There wasn't a single woman on the show.
What does that do with getting paid, though?
Doesn't matter. You need a woman if you want to get paid.
Well,
Women know how
next
to
year,
get money
actually,
from men.
we noticed that there were...
Well, Karen was running the
There
show.
were way too
All right,
many
you're
people.
not helping.
There were
Karen
way,
was running the show.
there were way too many people on the show in the first place. There were, what, 12 comments?
There was like 12.
You
but
needed that. And not a single woman.
Well, because of the show.
that's why the show was good.
We had such... Oh!
Oh!
If I would have been Mrs. Claus, I would have done a better job than you. Face it. If
Yeah.
I would have been like, "Hey, Andre Potter,
Oh, please.
Santa Claus."
First thing I would have said was getting rid of the slate tracks out of Santa's
Well, no,
underwear.
personally, I don't think we need a Mrs. Claus. I think we need a Santa Claus mistress
Something
on
like
the
that.
show.
I'm not hot enough.
Now
for
you saw Karen at Wawa. And she talk about that.
I saw the runner of the show at the Wawa.
And yeah, and she was like, "Oh, that was great. I had to run. Yeah, run to the bank with the money."
And she did say it was a great time. It was a great show.
Yeah.
Now she wants to make it annual. We are going to make this an annual
Hopefully
show.
without her next year. Hopefully without getting
But-
any square patties, so we can get paid.
Well, I mean, we are going to do a shorter show because we had 12 comics. It went all along, and everyone did well, but we had such a short notice to do the show that
Yeah.
we needed more people to
Fill
not
the
have
gap.
to, you know, hey, you have 2 weeks to do 15 minutes of new stuff that you never did before. So now we have a lot more time. Maybe we can make a tight-knit group of 6 or 7 comics with more time because we'll all have more time to write and longer time to think of a good character and costume-wise. Make this a thing that we'd only keep at one venue, but maybe go up to, like, travel... Not travel, but travel the area of the...
Let's do every
$2 gallon gas.
every diner on this boulevard. Starting with
Exactly.
the one behind us.
Every building that
Then
is
the
in
Tiffany's.
the half-a-mile radius
Yeah.
of where we are right now that we can
yeah?
walk to. And
Okay, does anybody need another drink while I'm going to the bar?
No.
you didn't make me put that on there.
I can edit that out. It doesn't matter.
Can we just stick Dan? I was gonna say, can we just stick Don Mahan?
Don Dan.
What?
What did you just say?
Get the guy
Is his
name
name
right.
fucking Buddha? His name's Dan Mahan. He has an Irish name.
Mahan.
What do
Can
you?
we just stick him in a department store and actually have him, talk to children?
I don't think that would go too well.
That's the whole point.
I think we'll probably get sued, and a child might get stabbed or at least punched. Or at least the mom might get, something.
We were talking about Andy's drinking problem. Do you think you have a problem with alcohol?
Me? I don't have a problem. Oh, actually, I do have a problem. I don't get enough. I don't find it. I mean, the problem I have with alcohol is the fact that it's not sold after certain hours on Sundays and after 9 o'clock p.m. on certain places. And that is my problem with alcohol.
I think I took
Other than that, I don't have a problem with alcohol.
I think I took like 15 minutes from your gaming time.
Oh, shit, that's right.
You were going to leave like so long ago. And then
I sat down and just like completely forgot what
you know what? I think it's good because you need to sober up a little bit. Even though you're a great drunk driver, still you need to sober up a
I'm
little
better
bit.
drunk than sober.
I'm taking him home. Don't worry, people.
There you go.
Whose house?
Mayan.
Well, then I can't do it. I need a game.
I got plenty of game, baby.
My video game's on pause right now, and I'm cooking. My crock pot is going as we speak.
I gotta wrap this up because I have other stuff in my show. Thanks, guys, for doing the show.
I love you,
Jon Rice.
Josh, thanks for having
Carrie
us.
White, who would be edited out. And Andy Birbeck, too, talking about it. All right, there you go. Hey, well, here it's Thursday night, actually Friday morning. It's 12 a.m. And you just heard some coverage. Last night I was not expecting to get any content. But I asked Andy Birbeck to do my show. Then Jon Rice crashed. Then Carrie White. She acted like she didn't want to crash, but she did. And there you go. Nice little fun conversation about self-hating Jews. Tonight I did the Irish Times on Thursday for the first time. I got there way too early, but I got on. And it was similar to the Monday night Irish Times, but more supportive, which is pretty cool. And then I went over to the Raven Lounge, and I didn't sign up, but I hung out there, which I know you would think, why go there if you're not going to sign up? Well, just to get my face out there. I have nothing going on. Let's get right to the topical news. Pretty sure I missed out on some good topical news because I was out. Trump gets booed during epic shout match with Cruz. The crowd got rowdy. During Thursday's debate, U.S. Senator GOP frontrunner sparred intensely over Cruz's citizenship. And you look at this picture of Trump, it looks like he's pooping. Let's see. Lottery losers cry and burn their tickets after missing out on jackpot. And I think today there was 3 winners. Some people won some millions. What reporters' cold weather advice is don't be stupid. Celine Dion's husband passed away at age 73, and a lot of people are mourning him. Alright, not to say I don't care about that, I just have no comment. A lot of people are prison bosses saying El Chapo won't escape again. This is funny. Nick Carter, the famous Backstreet Boy member, was arrested over a wild bar brawl. So who would have known that this was in Key West? Him and his friend claimed the bouncers pounced on them without no reason. You would never think he would get into a fight. You know, being that you might think he's kind of gay. But turns out he got into a brawl. Ellen and Portia announced they're finally adopting a kid. It says we're having a kid. No, you're going to adopt a kid because you need sperm to make that kid, honey. That's the way God made it. Right. Khloe Kardashian's trying way too hard to be sexy. Go fuck another black guy. No, that's racist, but I had 2 beers into me tonight. Woman destroys ex's car, then goes after him. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorn, especially when she scorns arm and ready to smash some windows. Man barely escapes with life. So, like I said, and it's a black woman, too. Oh, shit, you fuck with the wrong one. She's sassy. Disturbing video of teen shot by police released by judge. Surveillance camera showing the killing of 17-year-old Cedric Chapman in January 2013 were sealed under a protective order. 10-second fatal altercation revealed. 2016 rival calls Trump a jerk in a new television ad. Candid who hurled a candid jab. Jed Bush releases a so he said not to name call, now he's name calling. A turkey on a flight got its own seat. All right, well, I'm going to try to get some topical news. There's going to be more topical and odd news. And, wait a minute. iPhone 7 landed one team with a $2,000 bill. Oh, boy. More topical and odd news. And hopefully some sober and drunk commentary. So, yeah, I'm tipsy right now. Too tipsy to do this. Keep listening to find out what happens next. As I said that already, right? Whatever.
Couple of minutes. I'm gonna bring something to the table, and I'm gonna. Evan.
Yeah, hi. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I just want to say something about the Eagles real quick. What does Donovan even have shoe size?
I don't have any. WFP.
Yeah, hi. I'm Stanley, and I'm 23, and I want to talk on the air about the Eagles linebackers.
Where are you calling from, Stanley?
Northeast Philly.
Keep your radio turned off and hold on.
Okay.
I'll give you one. I'll give you 2.5 weeks ago when Schmaltz came in, fried nothing. They get the Sports Radio 610 will be right first.
Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Stan.
Yeah, I want to talk about some football for a second. I just got a couple of comments.
Yeah. Go. Hi, Stan. Yeah, we're talking about... Damn. John.
Be quiet, be quiet.
He cut it off, man. Sports Radio 610 WIP.
Yeah, hi, this is Sylvester. I'm 23.
Okay.
And I want to talk about the Eagles running back.
Where you calling from, Sylvester?
Northeast.
And that's how you would target Eagles?
Yeah.
Alright, Sylvester, turn your radio off and hold on.
Yeah, okay.
On April 3rd. Rocky, maybe not. Northeast Philly on Sports Radio 610 WIP. Sylvester.
Yeah, hi, how you guys doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I think you should lay off the hot dogs there, Paul.
Meaning?
No, I don't know, you eat too many. Your head's starting to get fat.
Hold on, Sylvester, that's good material. I think you're ready for Vegas. Now, if you want to get an agent, we'll try to headline you at one of the big casinos. Do you have 45 minutes of this kind of quality material?
I think you need liposuction on your chin.
Good stuff. All right. 44 minutes and 45 more seconds.
Okay, you have a really fat Adam's apple. It looks like you have 5 chins. You have like 3 heads in one. You look like Frankenstein. Your head is so freaking fat.
Y'all go. WIP.
Yeah, hi, my name's Peter.
Peter, where you calling from?
Allentown.
Peter, how old are you?
24.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the Eagles' win today.
Alright, keep your radio turned off and hold on.
Okay, sir. Leave the seat up.
Come on, you're on 6. I think.
Yeah, hi, how you guys doing?
Great, good.
Okay, thank you. Dominic Canal was looking great today.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, it was unbelievable. But I just want to say something. I'm sick of tired looking at the Eagles' helmets. I want to see the white one with the little green stripe, not the one with the green and the little white stripe.
Yeah. So you know what's good is that it took 4 hours and 20 minutes, and we finally got to the biggest issue of the day.
I know, I got semen on my shoe.
Why are you still on the phone? Bleep that.
I got...
Like that. It took 4 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you. Never mind. What's
Yeah, well, it's Saturday night here, and last night a wonderful Friday night in the town was ruined by lots of rain. I was out in Old City last night, Old City, and it was still a fun night, but it could have been a lot better. The weather was pretty nice, but it had the rain. Anyways, let's get to some topical news, and tonight, can't promise anything, but I'm going to try to get some sober, drunk commentary. I haven't got it in weeks. But it doesn't matter because I got some coverage this week, and let's be honest, no one listens to the show anyway, plus, yeah. It says Harry Potter actors react to Alan Rickman's death. Also, the Uncle Phil guy, he passed away. I'm pretty sure I'll get his name later on the show. He does have a name, not to be disrespectful. Donald Trump goes ballistic on Ted Cruz and invokes 9/11. The billionaire spokesperson toured to his presidential rival in a series of tweets Saturday after dismissing Cruz's apology for his New York comments. His rant went 8 hours. Wow. Let's go. He's like a madman. Oh my God, Celine Dion. Now I'm starting to feel bad for her. Celine Dion's brother has passed away of cancer days after her husband. So she is going through a lot. There's been severe snow weather all over the country, but here in the East Coast, we have been lucky. We have not got any yet. I've jinxed it. Buy me a Coke, Kane. Study says geniuses likely have these names. And it's not Josh, I'll tell you that, folks. Yeah! Teen falls to death. Alarming rooftop activity. Police say 15-year-old Nadala Jimenez was performing a dangerous act in New York City, which he fell between buildings and was killed. A deadly move this young girl made. So she was doing some Spider-Woman shit, not to make fun of her, and she slipped and, woo, yeah, 4 and 5 story brick buildings in Hell's Kitchen. Speaking of Hell's Kitchen, my favorite show is back on television. I'm about to watch that episode. And she was unconscious. Of course, why would she be unconscious? She fell between her death. That's those stories always freak me out. That's why I'm afraid of heights. Bieber shows off his wild new hairstyle in steamy selfies. He's in a towel, everybody. And boy, is he ripped. He's got that prison body. I mean, whoa. Well, I have to edit that out. How do I edit it out? Oh, shit. Edit. Cops maternal quick thinking saves baby's life. Louisa recently responded to a trip about abandoned baby. When she noticed the child's poor condition, her instincts kicked in. Incredible act beyond the tour of duty. She pulled out her titty and breastfed the baby. Did she do that? Police officer saves the baby by breastfeeding her. Yes, I guessed it. I swear to you, I did it. I didn't even know the answer. I swear to you, I am a genius. I figured that out. That's funny. The guy who beat up the Uber, remember the Taco Bell guy? Ex-Taco Bell executive is now suing Uber he sued the Uber driver for $5 million. Benjamin Goldman, who was fired after a victim video of attacking an Uber driver went viral last year, is now suing the man he attacked for a huge sum. And that's going to be kind of hard to hold up in court. You know, the guy's punching the Uber driver in the head about 5 or 6 times very hard. And he's going to sue that guy for $5 million for what? Passenger's controversial case. So I am interested in that. Okay, they have a thing. 21 lottery winners who blew through all their money. A lot of people who won a lot of money spent it, and some of them have died in that same year. So, Dad pens 826 notes to daughter for a tragic reason. Garth Gallahan, no related to Garth from Wayne's World, made sure his daughter had a note with her to lunch with some wisdom for her dad. He said, I will write 826 napkin notes for Emma. Tear-joking meaning behind the idea. All the way till high school. Oh, he has a terminal cancer. Okay, I was going to say, this guy sounds like a OCD jerk, but now I feel terrible. The guy's dying, so he's right. That's very sweet. It's very sweet, everybody. Tennessee Powerball winners plan no major life changes. They won a third of the $1.6 billion, by the way, with taxes. Listen, they're still going to come out with $565 million. But with taxes and all that stuff, yeah. ISIS attacks hit 4 continents in a week of brutal carnage. 100 lives. They took more than 100 lives, these ISIS cocksuckers. Alright, so everybody, if anything, I would try my best. It's not too cold outside, at least I don't think it is, to get some some sober joke commentary. And then we'll wrap this up with some more odd and topical news. Yeah, keep listening, whatever. Alright, I just found this video. This is a McDonald's. The title of the YouTube video is called McDonald's Drive-Thru Prank McOrder. And it says hilarious. It has over 1 million views. And it's these young white kids are going to the drive-thru, and as you can guess, since McDonald's says Mick for everything, they're going to over-exaggerate the word Mick and everything they order, and it's supposed to be funny. Now, let's play this first. Before I get to my commentary, let's play this, because I like the idea of it. It's a good try, but let's see why this doesn't work.
Alright, tell us what you're going to do. Okay, so, we're going to go to the McDonald's drive-thru and order Mick on everything, because we're really annoyed and kind of pisses us off how McDonald's puts Mick in front of everything, like McNuggets and McFlurry. So we're going to go in front of the drive-thru now and put Mick in front of everything. So we'll see how they like that. That's what they get. Alright, here we go.
Like, this prank is really going to get revenge.
Pull out. There's the drive-thru right there.
No kidding.
Let's do this.
And the camera angle is really awful for the guy shooting this. I could have shot this video. That's how bad it is. Okay, so now they're pulling up now to the speaker.
Hi, what can I get you today? Yeah, could I have a McBig Mac, and a medium McFry?
So you need a Big Mac sandwich and a medium fry?
Yeah, also get a large Dr. McPepper.
Now, he says a large McFry, which is not funny, a large Big Mac, which is like, okay, and then he says a large Dr. McPepper. And the guy in the back seat is already chuckling, okay? So, once again, if I was in high school, and let's say I was 16, 17 years old, and I was in the back of this car, I would probably think it's a little bit funny, too. I think it's because they're kids. You know what I mean? Their humor hasn't developed yet. It's not rough enough. So let's play the rest of this. Let's just see if this works or not.
Oh, wait. Can I just get the large McNumber 1? And make that with the Dr. McPepper, too.
Okay.
Could I also have a McSalad?
Okay.
Now, the guy at the drive-thru speaker, I don't know if you heard that or not, he starts chuckling as he starts speaking. He goes, oh, yeah. So he's starting to catch on to the joke now. So if you work at McDonald's all day, this is probably funny because most people are just serious about their order. Still not funny, though.
What kind of salad would you like?
Just a McHouse.
I'm sorry?
McHouse.
Yes, that comes with McCroutons.
Now, does that come with McCroutons?
Which salad would you like?
The McHouse.
We have ranch, Caesar, and Southwest.
McRanch.
Okay, McRanch.
Sorry about that. Do you want crispy or grilled?
McGrilled.
McGrilled.
Okay, did you want a ranch dressing?
Okay, so now the guy in the back seat is really cracking up. And to be honest with you, I won't lie and say it's bad. It's humorous, but it's not funny. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of funny. If you're stoned and you're just, like, messing around with your friends, this is kind of funny. But this isn't really funny. Some of the comments that got a lot of likes are, where's the hilarious part? Oh, by McFallen. That was a video I played on the last episode. And it said, one comment says, I thought you guys would have literally order a McOrder. Somebody wrote, ha 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 ha. That was so not funny. Somebody wrote, McFuck yourself. They called them McFaggots. Now, the comments are actually funnier than the video. This is why I love YouTube. Can I get a dislike for this McVideo? That's funny. Gay, you guys suck McDick. Why is everyone hating? This is hilarious. Obviously a stoner. This video gave me McCancer. So some people actually find this funny. And like I said, it is kind of funny. I'm not going to say this is terrible, but it's just the way the guy's cracking up in the back. You would think that they're just pulling off the most epic prank ever. Let's play some more of this.
Yes. Does that come with McCroutons?
You can. Did you want croutons with that?
Yes. And also a small McWater.
Anything else for you today?
That's it.
Okay, the small McWater part, that was kind of good. I give him credit for that. The small McWater, I don't think it was worth the laugh, but that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. So far, this isn't too bad. It's got 2,700 dislikes and over 8,500 likes. So it's not a fail completely.
Okay, your show looks up to 2:45 at the first window.
Thank you.
Beast. Alright, that was hilarious. Okay. So we're going to pull up, right, and we're going to get our money?
So it wasn't, first of all, it wasn't hilarious. And it wasn't Mick hilarious either.
And then you're going to say, Mick, thank you, loud and clear, right?
So it looks like he's actually going to pay for this food. I thought he was just going to pull away, but he's actually going to pay for this food and said, Mick, thank you. Okay.
Dude, that's beast.
It's not beast. It's Mick nice, not nice.
I rolled the window, right?
And also, I feel like they should have edited this video. Now, this was recorded back in September of 2010. So, obviously, this is before people on YouTube started editing their videos and putting fancy graphics. But I feel like if this video was edited, it would be a lot better. Now, once again, this is coming from a guy who, you know, I'm not an expert. I don't have great YouTube videos myself. But it could have been done with a little bit more pizzazz, is what I'm trying to say. He hands the money to the guy, the cashier. And here comes the epic line. Mick, thank you. Where is it? Let's hear it. This is supposed to be hilarious. Tell me if you think this is hilarious.
Thank you.
So, he said Mick, thank you, so fast. See, he was nervous. He said it so fast, the lady didn't even hear it. So it wasn't funny. He said, Mick, thank you. That's not funny, dude. If you're going to deliver it, make sure you say it so they can fucking hear it, you little shit. And his friend in the background's cracking up. Nothing's funny's happened yet.
Alright, now you say McNapkins, okay?
McNapkins. Okay, that's kind of kind of.
Alright, dude, this is to finish it off, so you just have to say it right to the face. Mick napkins. Do you have any Mick napkins?
So far, see, this kid's an idiot. His friend gives him a line in the back seat. He says, I want you to say, ask for some napkins. Now that he's face to face, you can tell he's all nervous. He fucked up the big thank you line. He said it very nervously. It's very fast. Now that he's at the last window to get his food, he was supposed to deliver a line, gotta get some big napkins, and you can tell he's bitching out. So this is why this video is kind of a fail. Idea's good, but he's just not delivering it.
Can you add some more? Yeah.
So he's waiting. Why wait to get the food? Why not just say it before? Just waste the video.
Yeah. Can I have an extra McNapkins?
So first of all, he asks for it, but once again, his delivery is awful. The girl didn't even care. It wasn't funny. Can I get some McNapkins? And they know it wasn't funny. Now they're laughing and giggling afterwards. Now these are kids from high school. They're trying, but come on. Now they're cracking up the delivery. You know, they want you to think it's more funny than it is.
McThanks.
And he says, Mick thinks, he pulls out and says, Mick thinks before she even heard it. So that video was a fail pretty much. Now, I give him credit for trying. It was a good idea. But I just wanted to play that for you guys because I wish I was watching this video right now with Chippa. It would be like, fucking hilarious. Alright, enough. Alright, let's wrap this episode up. Last night, didn't get any sober drunk commentary. I was walking around Center City last night. It was cold. I was going to hop on the train back to Old City and walk around there, because Old City is the best place to get that. But once again, it's fine. Let's just get to the odd topical news, whatever, and be another episode in the can, as we say here. 20-year-old takes fatal risk for these beautiful photos. Connor Cummins. Fuck yeah. Scaled the catwalk for iconic New York City buildings to take breathtaking shots, but one wrong step led to a tragic accident. Picture 1 shot minutes before death. So this guy had to get nice pictures. And it says, last week the college student fell 25 feet to his death from a catwalk from a four-seat hotel in New York City. And it shows, oh my god. Now this series is breathtaking photos, so I guess what they're trying to say is these photos were worth it. And it shows him, he's got his hand. According to police, Cummins' friends took a hotel elevator. Then they climbed a 25-foot ladder, and it shows him with his hand. Now, I'm getting scared. I'm actually getting nervous. My hands are sweating. I have a fear of heights. And this kid, he's got his hand, like, reaching. Like, he had to get too close. He took these photos, and these photos are absolutely amazing if you look. But, I don't, to say it's worth his death, they're actually pretty scary. It says, for the detectives, it looked like he was stepping backwards. They realized there was another opening in the catwalk bottom. So he was walking backwards. There was a catwalk that was very slim, and it was too late. And these photos are so high up. And they looked on his SD card and saw these photos and said he was a great photographer. So maybe it was worth it to him. You know what? You don't know. Maybe that was his way of committing suicide. You don't know this kid. Maybe he was depressed. Maybe he, maybe he wanted to end it that way. He wanted to take some nice pictures, leave it to the world, and then die. You don't know. It says 19 unusual uses for Vaseline. Some guys jerk off with that. Believe it or not. I know boxers use it when they bleed. There's a look-alike of Leonardo DiCaprio in Russia, and he also doesn't like Lady Gaga. Fans say Madonna was drunk at her concert at Louisville, and they want their money back. They were upset. She was walking around going, like a virgin. By the way, everybody, I'm really a whore. And they're like, oh my god. Gorilla uses sign language that tells us to fix the earth. So they say apes is just as smart, if not smarter than humans. And this ape looks badass. All black, murked out, scary looking. Just like a Negro. Oh, I'm sorry. Chris Rock calls out the Oscars in an unexpected tweet. I can't do a Chris Rock impression, but... Oh, man. Yeah, they once again, they didn't nominate enough black people. It's always the white people that win, right? something like that. Let me guess. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but let me guess. It's about race, right? Not enough black people won. Black people have to be the best at everything, right, Chris Rock? Didn't you cheat on your first wife with a white woman or your first girlfriend? Didn't you? You love black people so much, but you love that white pussy, don't you? Yeah. All right, let's get to the odd and topical news. My favorite thing to wrap this episode up. Odd news, strange news, weird news. The most insane way kids are pulling out their wobbly teeth, and it shows a little girl with a toy gun. So she's pulling out her teeth that way. That's pretty hardcore. These kids grow up so fast these days, don't they? Mexican authorities incinerate 20 tons of seized narcotics. 20 tons. Adorable mini donkey with prosthetic leg is loving life. And he looks so happy. He looks so cute, this little mini donkey. He's got like this goofy, retarded looking face, but there's a guy out there protesting to get popcorn banned inside movie theaters. The white guy. Finger-biting Walmart shopper stole lube and panties, cops say. A Lotto Losers Powerball reimbursement fund raises $800 in GoFundMe. It's a black woman. She wants to sue because she's a loser at the Powerball. But I think she's really just a loser in life. Good luck. And she's raised $800 so far. Doctor accused of ejaculated in a patient's face. Man gives his shirt off his back to a shivering stranger on a New York City subway. That's very sweet. That's not strange news. That's sweet. He got a tattoo of a vacuum on his penis. Now life sucks. Woman allegedly stripped naked and punched customer at a Waffle House. And she's a big fat white woman. She looks like she lives in a Waffle House. Woman who knitted life-size version of her son says you don't get the joke. That's pretty creepy. Suicide deer sign definitely gets driver's attention. And a woman loses her pants on a carnival ride. Man on push scooter in freeway tunnel is all get the fuck out of my way. So this guy is nuts. He's on the freeway. She shoots dick pics for a living. Why didn't you think of this? Shows a woman taking a guy's picture of his penis. Getting impaled by catfish totally ruins a woman's beach day. So there's a catfish inside of her stomach. Alright, so that's it for the episode. Thank you for listening. I'll see you guys on the next one. JoshCast.
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.